Australia's wealth stems from a combination of natural resources, strategic economic policies, and a well-developed social structure, making it one of the world's most prosperous nations. Despite recent economic challenges, including slowing growth and inflationary pressures, its economic model remains resilient due to several key factors. Australia's economy heavily relies on its rich reserves of commodities like iron ore, coal, natural gas, and agricultural products. These resources are in high global demand, particularly from major trade partners like China. Commodity exports consistently contribute to strong trade surpluses, enabling robust GDP growth and underpinning government revenues. Decades of prudent fiscal management have allowed Australia to weather economic downturns effectively. The government used its relatively low debt levels pre-pandemic to implement significant stimulus measures during COVID-19. This approach supported recovery while maintaining manageable debt levels compared to other developed nations. Furthermore, policies focusing on infrastructure, renewable energy investment, and transitioning to a low-carbon economy are expected to bolster long-term economic stability and productivity. For instance, substantial state-led investments in public projects and defense-related initiatives have stimulated growth even amid global uncertainty. Australia's labour force participation rate remains high, with a focus on increasing workforce inclusion for women through policies like childcare reforms. Additionally, migration contributes to population growth, driving demand for housing, services, and consumer goods, which supports economic expansion. While Australia benefits from its resource wealth, the economy faces challenges such as declining productivity growth, dependency on volatile global commodity prices, and inflationary pressures. The government is addressing these issues by encouraging innovation, investing in renewable energy, and implementing tax reforms to support households and businesses. As the world transitions to greener energy sources, Australia is well positioned to capitalize on its potential as a leader in critical minerals like lithium, essential for electric vehicles and batteries. This diversification aligns with global sustainability trends and ensures continued relevance in international trade. By leveraging its resource endowments, strategic policies, and social infrastructure, Australia has maintained its economic strength. However, ensuring long-term prosperity will depend on addressing productivity challenges, adapting to global economic shifts, and fostering innovation. This balance of traditional strengths and forward-thinking strategies keeps Australia among the wealthiest nations globally. Australia's continued economic strength is bolstered by its ability to adapt to global challenges while maintaining key structural advantages. Its approach to balancing traditional resource reliance with progressive policies ensures the country can navigate future uncertainties while maintaining a high standard of living. While the export of iron ore, coal, and liquefied natural gas (LNG) forms a significant part of Australia's economic base, the government and private sector are increasingly investing in renewable energy and critical minerals. Australia holds some of the largest reserves of lithium, nickel, and cobalt, essential components for batteries and electric vehicles. This positions the country as a key player in the global transition to clean energy. Additionally, agricultural exports like beef, wheat, and wine provide stability amid volatile commodity markets, offering diversified trade partnerships beyond minerals and fossil fuels. Australia's geographic location has fostered strong economic ties with Asia, particularly China, Japan, and South Korea. These relationships are vital for resource exports and services like education and tourism. China, despite occasional trade tensions, remains Australia's largest trading partner, accounting for a significant share of its export revenue. Free trade agreements, FTAs, with major economies, such as the United States and countries within the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership (CPTP), expand market access for Australian goods and services, ensuring long-term trade competitiveness. To address its slowing productivity growth, Australia has prioritized innovation-driven policies. Investments in digitization, artificial intelligence (AI), and the renewable energy sector aim to create new growth avenues while enhancing labor force efficiency. Programs targeting research and development (R&D) in these areas are expected to drive higher economic output per worker over the next decade. Australia's wealth distribution is supported by strong social systems, including universal healthcare, pensions, and public education. These safety nets contribute to a high Human Development Index (HDI) ranking, ensuring access to essential services and economic stability for the population. Policies to improve workforce participation among underrepresented groups, such as women and migrants, further enhance economic inclusivity. Australia's government has laid out ambitious plans to address these challenges, including policies to transition to a net zero economy by investing in green technologies and infrastructure. Ongoing reforms in taxation, business dynamism, and trade diversification aim to sustain long-term economic growth. Australia's economic resilience reflects a strategic mix of leveraging natural advantages while preparing for global transitions. Through resource management, innovation, and strong governance, the nation continues to demonstrate why it remains one of the world's wealthiest and most stable economies. Australia's economy in 2024 is a prime example of resilience, balancing domestic challenges with global uncertainties. The nation's ability to adapt, coupled with sound fiscal management and strategic policies, ensures its place among the world's most stable economies. Despite facing inflation, rising interest rates, and shifting global trade dynamics, Australia remains well positioned for sustained growth and stability. At the heart of Australia's economic strength lies its vast reserves of natural resources. Commodities like iron ore, coal, and liquefied natural gas (LNG) continue to underpin trade relationships, particularly with key partners such as China, Japan, and South Korea. Even as commodity prices stabilize, efforts to diversify into renewable energy and critical minerals like lithium and cobalt are setting the stage for long-term relevance in global markets. These minerals are essential for the global transition to clean energy, placing Australia in a leadership position for the future of sustainable industries. Beyond resources, Australia's service sectors, including education and tourism, are rebounding after the pandemic. International student enrollments are on the rise, and tourism is benefiting from a reopened global economy. These sectors diversify Australia's revenue streams and reduce reliance on volatile commodity markets. Fiscal discipline has been another cornerstone of Australia's resilience. Decades of prudent budget management allowed to provide targeted cost of living relief while investing in infrastructure and renewable energy. The 2024 federal budget reflects this balance, supporting immediate needs without compromising long-term sustainability. Public investments in transport, defense, and green energy are driving economic activity while laying the groundwork for future growth. The labor market remains a strong pillar of the economy. Unemployment sits near historical lows at 4.1%, with initiatives to improve workforce participation, particularly for women and migrants, helping maintain a robust labor force. Migration policies also contribute to population growth, spurring demand for housing, infrastructure, and services. This growth reinforces economic activity, particularly in urban centers. Challenges remain. Inflation, though easing from its peak, continues to pressure household spending and business investment. High interest rates, a tool to combat inflation, have slowed consumption and cooled the housing market. Globally, geopolitical tensions and economic slowdowns in key trading partners like China add uncertainty to Australia's trade-dependent economy. However, opportunities abound. Australia is investing heavily in renewable energy projects, including large-scale solar and wind farms. These projects not only drive economic activity, but also position the nation as a global leader in the clean energy revolution. Advancements in digital technologies and innovation in sectors like artificial intelligence and advanced manufacturing are further enhancing productivity and competitiveness. Australia's economic resilience in 2024 is a testament to its ability to navigate uncertainty while capitalizing on opportunities. By leveraging its resource wealth, fostering innovation, and maintaining sound fiscal management, the nation is well equipped to address challenges and sustain prosperity. As the world evolves, Australia's adaptability and forward-thinking policies ensure it remains a beacon of stability and growth on the global stage.